Croeso sianel Blaid Llwyd. More arches? Well, this is something a little different. It's going to be a short video, so I'm not going to waste time introducing things. Let's get right into it. They can't touch you, and they can't hurt you, at least not in the physical way. Mentally, it's a different story, which makes sense because all of this is mental. I was messed up way before the thing I saw in my trailer, which might explain why I saw it. But it was me continuing to see it that traumatized me. I never knew when I was going home to an empty trailer, or a trailer with a raincoat monster inside. Eventually, I was able to realize it didn't really notice me, I guess. First time it definitely wanted to make its presence known to me. These days, it just kind of pops up every now and then. It's really just a cardboard cutout of a spooky character from a horror movie. Yeah, it's still startling when it's at the foot of your bed at 2 a.m, but you learn to live with it. Soon, the cardboard raincoat monster with claws became a man who'd walk around our kitchen. He was angry, cursing, throwing stuff around. I was okay with all of it, because he never noticed me. I couldn't say the same about the next thing, though. And that was another flat-faced creature. This one moved around on all fours with its elbows and legs at an angle like a spider. It crawled onto my bed, over my face, and whispered things at me. That's when it really became hard. Things finally broke down for the first time I tried ketamine. For most of my teenage years, I was a weed and opioid kind of guy. Not like heroin or anything, but a pill every now and then to go with the weed so I could really chill. My friend, well, he loved stuff that was a bit more intense. Stuff that really made you feel something. Or nothing at all. Just what he promised me before I took it. You'll feel nothing but calm. And then, while I was sitting in my friend's living room, a bear broke through the window. He had on a ski mask, and he had a gun, and I screamed, and I ran, and I called 911. And of course, it wasn't real. I was so out of it, actually. I thought I was watching someone else do all of that. I'm not friends with that guy anymore, but it was a turning point for me. I knew drugs made these hallucinations worse. I knew the longer I stayed in one place, the more they appeared. And I knew they weren't real. I knew because why was there a creature with foot-long claws and a raincoat that stood 10 feet tall? Well, I'm going to bet such a thing never existed in that trailer. I'm going to bet nothing like it ever existed at all. I created it, and it follows me. I ignore it, even though it's starting to get weirdly insistent. October 2019. You alright, babe? Dev, somehow, already has his shirt off. Oh, eager, huh? I don't answer the question as I slide my shirt over my head. Immediately Dev's paws go to feel at my sides. He's a little buzzed, so I don't think this is really going anywhere. We just wanted to get away from the party. We wandered around the little forest next to the house. Dev was looking for orbs or something. It started raining, so we ran to the car and decided to wait for Jason to come out so we could leave. Hopefully soon, because this thing, it stands outside the window. It's aware of us. I don't like that, even to this day. There's someone out there or something. Dev looks behind us, right at the creature, and a chill runs down my back as he stares face to face with it. It's grinning at him with its sharp teeth, and stooped over deeply because it's too tall. As usual, Dev doesn't react. That's because he's normal.
Are you seeing things again, Cam? Just because you told me to stop doesn't mean it might not come back.
You'd really like that, wouldn't you? Well, nope, things are ghost-free.
Well, whatever you think they are you seeing things again?
I sigh deeply. I mean, it never goes away. It's just better sometimes compared to other times. Dev rubs his bare arm, his big chest heaving, then shuddering as I run my paws up his pecs, squeezing them.
I don't want to get you upset, but...
I close my eyes, waiting to be upset. Really knows I don't like him treating me like I'm some psychic. I'm just a stupid kid that sees horrible, useless things.
But would you at least tell me if you see something that might be important to me?
I blink, thinking, then realise what or rather who he's talking about. Oh, well, yeah, of course I would. It's just I don't really see people. Just things, not good things. Dev has gone a bit quiet as I rub down his stomach, playing with the fur and thick layers that come naturally to bears. Something that I like. I feel weird doing this while waiting for our friend. I mean, it's our car, but we're both 25 and acting like I just can't wait. We gotta do this before we go home. Usually Dev just likes to be intimate like this, where he can just feel me. He only grunts as I tentatively open his fly. He doesn't stop me, so I keep going.
Well, I was supposed to visit Echo today, but Larry had some problems or whatever. So now we're at this shitty party, and it's going to be months before I have a chance again.
I shrug, wanting to keep the conversation light.
I've seen worse.
At parties, I mean.
Well, next time I'm not bringing Larry. It's just going to be me and whoever else wants to go.
I nod for him to go on. Dev sighs in a frustrated way that has his chest expanding against me again. He pulls my paws from his crotch and he holds me, just pressing our bodies together.
Obviously, I want you to go, but I don't want you to feel like some kind of tool or something I'm just using. I think it could be a good experience for all of us.
I stare back at him. Didn't like 10 people die or something?
Well, not that, but how things will change if we see something.
What does that mean?
That there's something more. There's somewhere to go after we die.
I think hard, trying to choose my words carefully. But how do we know that? Seeing something doesn't really mean anything. I've learned that over time.
Just...
Dev sighs, not really annoyed, just tired. Probably having a hard time thinking straight on the alcohol.
I just need your help for a few days. I need to know where she is.
Nowhere. She's dead, so she's nowhere. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this. It's such a bad idea, but this is important for Dev. It always has been. So now that he's finally asking me to go, I can only say... Of course. He grins and lets out a breath like he's relieved. I had no idea he was this tense about it. No, I guess my reactions to previous comments about the town told me I wasn't exactly a fan of going. But I can stand a few days of discomfort if Dev finds his answer, which I really, really hope he does.
Oh, thank you.
No problem, man. I try not to jump, because just as I said that, the first time in my life I see cardboard creature move. So that was an Archer's short story, which I hope you enjoyed. And just before we wrap up, as always, thanks to all my donors on Patreon and Ko-fi. And my top patrons are Burnt Toast, Kartek, Kovas Visser, Vesuksu, Lark Uskerton, Bastian, Brian Hall, Gunnar Muller, Tiger Cub, Ida Corval, Anubis Silverwind, Brandon Bradford, Dissonance, Grizz, Spiderling, Kopi, Sindri Dragowolf, Marcus, Evan King, and Monolith. And we'll be back on the weekend with something. I just had word that maybe some delays with what I was expecting to do because of just stuff happening to other people, so we'll see what happens there. But I hope you enjoyed this short one. Until next time, bye for now.